Hey everyone, just wanted to do a quick intro to a bonus episode for the Iceland residency series. I sat down in front of the camera the night before I left Akureyri just to kind of give thoughts and feelings about the whole experience, kind of wrap everything up and try to get all my thoughts on camera. And I did include a couple little clips from this in the final wrap-up episode, but this is kind of the whole almost unedited recording of those thoughts. There was a small little tangent that I went on that I just kind of snipped out, but everything else is pretty much unedited, so I hope you gain a lot of insight from it. This guy right here you may recognize from the residency. I'm currently refining all my pieces from that residency in oils, and so I'll be more happy with them in the end result. So keep an eye peeled for these pieces in the coming days and weeks ahead. But anyway, and I've got the hat on, it looks like, for continuity. It just happened to be that way. But anyway, without further ado, I hope you enjoy the thoughts that I shared right before I left Iceland. Hey guys, it is the last night here in Akureyri. I leave in the morning to drive over to Reykjavik for my last day in Iceland. And then the following day, I go to the airport. So it's kind of a weird feeling. It doesn't feel like I've been here a month. But at the same time, it does. It's been a lot going on. It's been a lot of full days, a lot to experience, a lot of awe-inspiring moments and lots of challenges along the way as well. I don't really have any idea of what I want to say here. I just thought I'd have some closing thoughts, at least on this leg of the journey. I'm just super thankful. And 2 days ago. All the days kind of blend together when you don't have a lot of sunlight, but 2 days ago was Thanksgiving, and just coming off the heels of that, I'm just in a mode of just thankfulness. And this has been an amazing blessing to be able to be a part of this residency. I'm thankful for all the friends and family who made this opportunity become a reality by being generous and giving to me in order to be able to afford to come here for a month. There's a lot that goes into this, and it's including flights and rental vehicles and room and board, and there's bills that still have to be paid stateside while I'm here, and art supplies, and there's just a lot that goes into it, and I wouldn't have been able to do this without the help of people who've really been kind of patrons for me, that really believe in what I do and what I'm about, and really wanted this opportunity for me to become a reality. And so I'm just really thankful for all of you who may be watching this, who've helped me get here. It's been a privilege to kind of stand on your shoulders, and I'm like the tip of the spear of this experience, that I'm the one who's here, but there's a lot of people who contributed to making this possible. I'm thankful for what I got to see. My goodness, I saw the Northern Lights 5 or 6 times this month. Everyone I talk to over here says that it's amazing that I got to see them once or twice, and I've just been really blessed and fortunate. Every time I've come to Iceland, I've seen the lights on multiple occasions, and this month has been no different. And normally this time of year, the weather's a lot more volatile, but this month has been unusually calm. And while there's been a lot of cold days, there's been a lot of clear nights, which is not normal this time of year, at least on this part of the island, from what I understand and what I've been told. and to be able to see the lights as much as I have in the strength that I've seen them on a few occasions has been rare and wonderful. So yeah, I count that as an absolute privilege to have been able to just be in the presence of something like that, but also to be able to document it and then share it through my photography and share it through my paintings, and share it through this video. It's been strange. This is the longest, even though I'm 39 years old, this is the longest I think I've lived on my own, which is strange to think about, but I've always had roommates, one way or another, and to be in an apartment for a month in a foreign land. I guess technically during my Berlin residency, the place I was able to stay in, I stayed in by myself. But I already had friends there, and I already had people I regularly interacted with, and it didn't feel as isolating, I guess, as this experience where I felt a lot more kind of in charge of the trip. I was responsible to myself for the most part in what happened and on a day-to-day basis. And there were responsibilities like, doing the artist lecture, and I had an exhibition a week before I was supposed to leave. And so there was definitely an expectation I'd have some work completed for that. But besides that, what happened day to day was up to me, and that's new. And so that was an interesting experience, and one that I treasure, and one that I've enjoyed, especially as introverted as I am. It's been kind of nice to be not in isolation, but just in a place where there's just a lot of alone time, and a lot of time to think, and time to plan and prepare, and then going out on all these drives to either scout out photo locations or to see the lights or whatever it's been. It's been fun. As always, when you have experiences as powerful as I have this month, you always want to share them. You always wish you had people that could experience them with you. And so that's part of the reason I've documented this in the way that I have, is so that on some level I'm able to share this. But as with most places, especially if you're a seasoned traveler and you've gone to some amazing locations and gotten to experience amazing cultures and food and people and sights, pictures and descriptions after the fact never do what the experience in the moment is. It doesn't do it justice. And that's, of course, the way it is here as well. But at the same time, like I was saying, to be able to do this kind of on my own for a month has been, in its own way, it's been really fun. What else? It just feels weird that this is all kind of coming to an end, and that in a couple days I'll be back in Atlanta. It just doesn't feel like that's imminent, but on the calendar it is. I already have most of my stuff packed up, and I've cleaned up the apartment today and got it prepared for the next artist who's going to be residing here in December. So there's been a couple moments today where it's definitely felt like, this was coming to an end, just because, when you pack, that means that you're leaving. So in your mind, but emotionally, I guess I'm still connected here. I haven't really prepared myself to leave emotionally, I guess. This is my third time in Iceland, as I've probably mentioned before, but every time I come, it's just been really special. It's got a special place in my heart, and it's a place that I'll always be looking for opportunities to come back to for a lot of reasons. Just the physical beauty of the place, the experiential beauty. It's just like no other place I've ever been. I look forward to other experiences, whether it's here in Iceland or other places stateside or around the world. Hopefully I'll have similar opportunities to experience new places with my art being attached to those experiences. But this has been one for the books. Let's see, what else? One thing I think want to mention is I really, throughout this month, have wished there was other people helping me document this. Whether it's been another camera person who knows what they're doing, or someone on the videography side, someone who can document this well. I feel like maybe this, just trying to document things in a vlog way, maybe isn't as interesting as I want to portray or convey it, because it's been a very interesting month and what I've seen has been very interesting, but I haven't been able to share it in a way that I feel like is super effective. My hands are kind of tied. I'm not a videographer and I don't have a lot of fancy equipment. And so this is kind of what I've got. And so I'm not sure if I'm doing the best that I'm able to, but I'm doing the best for the amount of time and energy I have to put towards this. I'm just kind of in the same place for the most part on a day-to-day basis, with very limited daylight and with equipment that doesn't produce videos well at night. So it is what it is. But if I ever do this again, I would hope that I'm able to, at the very minimum, have better equipment, that I'm able to document things better, especially at night. I would love to be able to capture the Northern Lights as they're happening live, so that it's not just still photography, but videography as well, to do maybe some astrophotography style motion capture. Well, not motion capture, what am I trying to say? It's time lapses, I guess. And then at the same time, you have other people who may be more seasoned at this and can give suggestion and do some direction maybe. And be collaborative with. So yeah, to share this with other artists would be a cool creative endeavor. But all that being said, it's been a privilege to be here and to share this with you in the way that I've been able to. And I'll be sharing it in person with people, I'm sure, for days, months, and years to come. And it's just a really cool opportunity that I've gotten to be a part of. And that the fact that I was chosen by the Guild Society here to be the artist in residence for this month has been an absolute privilege as well. I definitely don't want to overlook that. The people that I've interacted with here have been wonderful and have given me the appropriate amount of space to create and not feel too pressured to make this something that I didn't want it to be. So yeah, that's been great as well. So I feel like I'm slowly saying goodbye to Akureyri tonight. And I guess throughout my drive tomorrow and my stay in Reykjavik, I'll be trying to say my final goodbyes to Iceland. And it'll be weird because once I get home, I won't be able to settle and kind of reflect because I will be 2 days away from another flight to another far off place. Hopefully sometime soon, I'll be able to reflect and appreciate what I've been able to experience and hopefully absorb and take in as much of this trip as I can, whether it's through memories and through my photographs, and I'll probably rewatch these vlogs. I know I'll be watching a lot of the footage as I edit and piece these things together, but once the work part of it's done, just be able to watch and enjoy and reflect and remember everything that I've had the privilege to see. And so yeah, thanks for watching these vlogs. I'm not sure how interesting they've been because there's just been a lot of me kind of talking like this and not a lot of images and video of the environment. But if I ever do this again, hopefully I'll be able to do a better job and have a better wherewithal and ability to document more of the experience besides this kind of word of mouth format. But yeah, so I think that's it for tonight. I did just come back from walking outside. I walked around town a little bit, not only just to get some fresh air and exercise, but just to kind of walk through town one more time. And so, yeah, that's kind of my last and final goodbye to this town that's been so great this month. And I look forward to spending one more day and evening in Reykjavik and going to Brudenko, which I mentioned at the very first day, that bakery that I love so much. I said it was Braudenko just because the way it's spelled, that's the way I would say it. But I found out from someone during the exhibition who is very familiar with that bakery, it's actually Brutenko. So yeah, that's how you say it. And I look forward to going back there and having another baked good there, or in my opinion, a baked great, and then going over to Reykjavik Roasters and having a really good cup of coffee. And then I'm interested to see what my Airbnb will be like. I'm definitely going to document that. It's supposed to be, it's almost like a tiny home. So I'm looking forward to staying in this tiny home. It's in the same neighborhood as where I stayed in the first day I was here in Iceland. So it'll be a short walk to all the places that I love. But anyway, that's, I think, all I have to say, or at least know to say right now. And next time I check in, I'll probably be in Reykjavik.